Hello, I'm Jake Eberth. This is my presentation for our final assignment of Geography 202 about sacred places around the world. For this assignment, the sacred place I chose is the city of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is located in Europe. It's very holy to many religions, including Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. And I'm going to be focusing on Christianity throughout this project. One question you might be asking now is, what exactly is Christianity? Christianity is a religion. It's based on Jesus, where there's only one God, and the common view is that God created the universe and everything in it, starting with Adam and Eve up until today. The landscape around Jerusalem is unique. It's located in the Judean mountains between the Dead and Mediterranean Sea. It's technically located in the country of Israel. However, both the country of Israel and Palestine claim the holy city. And that's more the physical landscape of it, where the other side of the landscape is that it's been surrounded by violence throughout its history, mostly because, as I mentioned earlier in this project, 3 different religions all claim that it's their holy city, so with that going, tensions can sometimes run high. As you'll see pictured on the right, it's a map of the city of Jerusalem. Since the 3 religions do all claim the right to the city, they tried to split it up. There's the Christian quarter, the Muslim quarter, the Jewish quarter, and the Armenian quarter, which is basically another Christian quarter. So I thought this map was very helpful because it shows how the city is broken down. And even though it's broken down into quarters, it doesn't go as smoothly as you think it would. Finally, we'll get into why I chose the city of Jerusalem as my sacred place that I was going to research. I chose it because, number one, I'm Christian, so the site has value to myself personally and spiritually. Also, even though I'm Christian, I've never really researched too much about this city, and I felt like this was a great chance to do so. And I knew that there was a lot of conflict going on, and Jerusalem's in the news a decent amount, so I figured it would be interesting for me to learn about, and I took this advantage to do so. After I chose to research the city of Jerusalem, I had to research why it was so sacred. I knew it was, but I didn't know the exact reason. So, first off, there's many different reasons why it's sacred, depending on the religion you're asking. In this case, I'm going to be talking about Christianity. It's believed to be the site where Jesus was crucified, and also the same site where he rose from the dead. Jesus also ministered in the city a lot, so to Christians it's very, very sacred. And the physical characteristics of the city are not that sacred. It's more just the history of the city itself and what occurred in the city. As with any city, geography greatly impacted the city of Jerusalem. However, since Jerusalem is sacred more because of the events that happened inside the boundaries, not so much where it is, it has not had as big of an impact as it might on other cities. This city is the birthplace of Christianity, so it's a hotspot for Christian followers to live, visit, do whatever they want to do, and it would be whether it was located in Europe or South America or North America. So geography definitely impacted the sacredness of Jerusalem, however, it was not the main factor. As I've mentioned many times throughout this presentation, conflict in Jerusalem is very common. The city is desired by multiple religions. Everyone wants to claim what they believe is rightfully theirs, so they'll do whatever they need to try to claim it. In 1967, the country of Jordan owned the city. But Israel captured East Jerusalem. Now a large wall separates East Jerusalem from parts of the city claimed by Palestine. Checkpoints are very common in this city to keep track of who's going where, and more specifically to try to punish the Palestinian people. People of Palestinian descent are treated very poorly. Police raid their homes much more commonly than they raid anyone else. They're always looking for a reason to try to throw Palestinian people out of the area. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the impact the city of Jerusalem has on its surrounding areas. It doesn't have that large of a physical or impact on the physical land near it, other than that it draws more tourists and gets more people in the area. But the nearby culture is greatly impacted because of the severe conflict and the constant unease and anger built up that occurs here due to the fact that it's so beloved by so many people. The people's beliefs are shown in the city by the separation of it into quarters. Each quarter has their own traditions, their beliefs, their sacred spots, their holy churches, and the quarters themselves represent the beliefs of all the people because it's not unified into one city. If it was just one city, all supposed to be unified, it wouldn't make sense that 3 different religions want it for 3 different reasons. So it goes along with the city that it is split up and that each belief is respected, given a quarter of the city, and not ignored. Here are the sources that I found my information for my facts and all of the pictures presented in this presentation. Thanks for watching, and thank you for providing me with the great information that I learned throughout the semester.